ये एक पॉइंट कहीं नहीं मिला कि बलराम को राम क्यों बोलते हैं।
वो कृष्ण बलराम, राम लक्ष्मण।
बल इम्पोर्टेंट है उसमें, क्योंकि बलराम बलभद्र भी बोलते हैं, तो राम खाली क्यों बोलते हैं?
बलभद्र किसको बोलते हैं? बलभद्र किसको बोलते हैं?
बलराम के नाम बलभद्र है, माने बल इज इम्पोर्टेंट, तो खाली राम क्यों बोलते हैं? कहीं मिल नहीं रहा मुझे। ओम जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतः चार्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरया तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। We are studying Srimad Bhagavatam and we are read up to Shloka 22 of the third chapter of the Prathama Skanda. And there we had read about Ramachandra without giving his name. We find similarly that Parshurama's name also has not been given. So it is a little puzzling for us because before that all the names were given, Vamana, that Matsya, Kamatha, Varaha. So why is Narasimha? So why these two names are missing?
Then Krishna Daipayan. Krishna Daipayan is also missing.
That is yet to come. Krishna will not come. In Parashuram, name is not given.
Bash is also not given. Basdev. Basdev is also name not given. 3. Basdev name not given.
Matsya given.
Yes.
Kamatha given. Varaha given.
Correct.
Narasimha given.
Correct.
So among the Dashavataras, 4 are given.
Yes.
And then 5th is Vaman. Vaman also given.
Yes.
So 6th and 7th, Parshuram and Ram name not given. This is a little puzzling. Is it intentional or otherwise? Because Sridhar Swami has not commented on that. So, now in my mind there is a suspicion that by Rama they want to tell about Balaram, and so they have not named other Rama. On the other hand, now we are going to read 19th and 20th avatars together. So I leave that question unanswered. If somebody has any knowledge about it, please inform me. Now we are to read Shloka 23. एकोनविंशे विंशतिमे वृष्णिषु प्राप्य जन्मनि रामकृष्णौ इति भुवौ भगवान् अहरत भरम. Now one grammatical mistake is there. It is deliberate also may be possible. Vinshati tame. For 20th, the Sanskrit word is Vinshati Tame, but only Vinshati Me is given. Sridhar has explained that. Chando Bhanga Bhayati says, that means the meter which is used does not allow one more extra letter. The Vinshati Tame is the real Sanskrit word, but that tam ta is included, then one letter extra from the meter requirements. That is the solution he has given, Sridhar Swami. Otherwise, the word should be Vinshati Tame. Ekonavinsha is correct because when Ekona is added to Vinsha, then it does not require Tamo. It is clear. But when Vinsha is being told, Vinshati Tame it should be. Ekonavinsha, we are getting two avataras combined in one shloka. Did we meet like that once before? Somewhere too? No. Panchame Kapilo, Turye, Tritiye, Dvitiye, Prathame. All right. Saptame, Ashtame, Navamam, now somewhere I remember something. 10th is not mentioned. Rupam in the shloka 15. Then Ekadashi is mentioned. So by order we took it to be 10th. But the word 10th is not there. So we can take all these classes as Vrutta Bhangavayat because the meter would not have allowed two extra letters. Yes. Dvadasha and Tiradasha are together in Shloka 17. Dhanvantaram Dvadashamam Trayodashamam Evacha Mohini. So Dhanvantari and Mohini have been mentioned together in the same shloka because both are born out of, both are in the context of Samudra Manthan. So they are together. Same hint we can take here that Balaram and Krishna were born of the same father. So they are mentioned together. Now, that leaves the other question, why Balaram is called Ram? Even in the Vaishnava's famous Mahamantra, Shodashakshari mantra, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, that Ram is not Dasarathi Ram. That Ram is Balaram. In the Mahamantras, they do not include the Ram at all, Dasarathi Ram. But Balaram and Krishna together. There also, Bala is not there, only Ram. So the question in my mind is, why only Ram used for Balaram? Bala part is equally important because another name is Balabhadra. So why is only called Ram? What was his actually name which Vasudeva gave him? That is the question. Did Vasudeva call him only Ram or Balaram? Was Bala added because of his powers later on?
Yes.
I don't believe. Because in the pre-existing two Ramas are there. Maybe. Because of his powers, Bala might have been added later on. So these are questions I leave for the wise listeners. If they can provide me with some answers, I would be obliged. Why Parshuram and Ram are not named? Why Balaram is called only Ram? Whether that was the name given. Another point is Dasarathi Ram is usually called Shri Ram.
See.
Krishna is also called Shri Krishna. We do not find Shri Ram used for Balaram, Shri Balaram used for Balaram. We do not find that. Now that may be explained because of the, yes, association of Lakshmi with them, Shri is added. Sita is Lakshmi
Yes.
and Rukmini is Lakshmi. So, because of the association of Lakshmi, Lakshmi is Shri. So Shri is added. Anyway, so now Vrushnishu. Vrushni is a part of Yadavakul. The family clan is called Yadava. Yadu's Vanshaj. This Yadu we found already in Avadhuta Avatar. Avadhuta Avatar mentioned in where? Where is Avadhuta? Where is Avadhuta? Shashtam. Anvikshikim alarkaya praladibhya uchiva. No, here Yadu. Pralada Adi. In Adi, Sridhar has mentioned Adi Padak Haiha Yadya Yadu Haiha Ade Gruyante. And that story comes in the Bhagavata, detailed story, that Yadu Raja was taught by Avadhuta. And this Yadu's Vanshas is Krishna and Balrambo. So, in that Yadava Vansha, Vrishni is a subsect, subclan. A part of that family is Vrishni. And so, Vrishnishu, among the Vrishni Kula Utpannas, Prapya Janmani, Janmani is Dvivachan. These two obtained their birth in the Vishnu Kula. Ram and 19th and 20th avatars got their birth in Vrishnikula and they were named as Rama and Krishna. Ramakrishna. Iti bho. On the earth, they are called Ram and Krishna. It is significant. Why I said it is on earth? Because they have their own sarupa. Balaram or Ram is supposed to be Shesha avatar. Sheshanaga's avatar. And Krishna is Vishnu's avatar. So on earth, their name is Ram and Krishna. Bhuvi. On Bhuvi, Vrishni Vansha, they got birth and they got the names Ram and Krishna. Bhagavan. Bhagavan is from the beginning. So eva Bhagavan, Ekonavishe Vishe, they got names like that. And what he did, Aharat Bharam. Aharat is the past tense of Harana. He destroyed or took away Bharam. This is a little different form of the word we know, Bharam. We know Bharam. Bharam is weight. Weight of the demons. So, on earth, he removed the weight, liability of demons. And that Bhara has become Bharam here. Explanation same. In the meter, Dirgha is not necessary there. Dirgha is not allowed there. So Bharam has become Bharam. Meaning has not changed. But because meter would not have allowed a Dirgha Swara there, so Rasva Swara is given. Bharam instead of Bharam. So in this shloka twice we get Vinshati May and Bharam. Instead of Vinshati Tame and Bharam, we get Vinshati Me and Bharam. Meaning is clear that Bhubhara Haraya, so to remove the weight, liability on earth, there God is born.
Unavingsho and Ekovingsho is same. Unavingsho and Ekonivingsho is same. Ekonivingsho and Unavingsho. We call Unavingsho.
Oh, you want Unavinsha?
Yes.
What is the meaning of Unavinsha?
Less than 20.
How much less?
Unopanchas means less than.
How much less is my question.
One.
It can be 1, 2, 3, 4. Unavinsha can mean all of this. So Ekonavinsha. Ekonavinsha is the real word. Unavinsha is the short form.
Yes. That is what.
So Ekonavinsha is proper.
So Ek means one.
1 less than 20. Ekonavinsha. 1 less than 20. Vinsha. Okay. So Shlok is over now. Two together. Bhagavan एकोनविंशे विंशति में वृष्णेशो रामकृष्णो इति जन्मनि प्राप्य भूर भारम आहरत. So Anvaya giving Bharam is given because Bharam is the real word and Bharam is a short form only adjusted for that meter. Now 24th shloka. Now something more we discover in small points. 10th name was not given for Vritti meter because afterwards 11th is told, so it is obvious. But now last two number is not counted at all. Tata means after that. Kalau sampravrutte, when the class chalu hai. So kalau sampravrutte, that means Kali Yuga has started already. Immediately after Krishna's disappearance, Kali Yuga started. Now that also is little surprising to me. Immediately after the avatar goes away, all his effect goes away. Avatar has come for some years, that will remain there, his influence. Understood my point?
Yes. Got it.
After Mahabharata war, Pandavas ruled for 36 years. That time, no Kali Yuga. Then Krishna went away. Pandavas went away and Kali Yuga started. So much effort Krishna has taken, victory to Pandavas and all that. So effect of Mahabharata war remained only 36 years. And effect of Krishna Avatara went as soon as Krishna went. Anyway. But the point is that one avatar cannot satisfy the needs of the earth permanently. That we understand. Yuga changes and new avatar is necessary. Now, kalau sampravrutte. So, Kali Yuga has started already. Suradvisham sammohaya. Those who feel enmity towards devatas, those who feel enmities towards devatas, sammohaya, to delude them. Buddha namna, again name is given, only Ram and Krishna name is not given. Parshuram. Buddha namna ajana sutaha, ajana, name of the father of Buddha. Ajana sutaha kikateshu bhavishyati. Kikata, name of the land which is nowadays we call Magadha. Magadha Pradesh includes Nepal, because we know Buddha was born in, no, Buddha was not born in Nepal.
Kapilavastu.
Huh?
Kapilavastu.
His mother had come to her parents' place. His father was ruling in Nepal, but mother had come for delivery's sake to her parents' place, Kapilavastu. So Kapilavastu is not Nepal. It is North Bihar. So Bihar is called Kikata Pradesh. Magadha. Magadha, name of the kingdom afterwards. Bihar, you know the name Bihar?
Bauddha Bihar. Bauddha.
So that was after Buddha's birth, it will be called Bihar.
Yes.
So previous name is Magadha kingdom and Kikata is the Puranic name. So Kikateshu Bhavishyati. You know what it means? Bhavishyati means will happen. But the Bhagavata we get is 10th century. So this has been adjusted. Or maybe that Vyasa had told, then Vyasa, how will you know that it is for deluding Suradvishas? So Puran, leave it like that. Again and again we come to that point. If
Bhagavad is after Buddha, huh? Bhagavad, Srimad Bhagavad is after Buddha.
The Bhagavad in the form in which we get today, first day I counted all, 10th century. AD.
AD. Yes.
Buddha was born 2000 years before Christ.
Before Christ.
Now, Buddha was born 2000 years before Christ. And in this it is mentioned as future. Bhavishyati, will happen.
Oh, Bhavishyati, correct.
Now, Vyasa, originally, that day I was giving some dates, na? 3 Vyasas. So, the Krishna Dvaipayana was 3229 or thereabouts. 3229 BC has been calculated to be Yudhishthira's date of birth.
3000 BC approx.
3229. And Vyasa was much before him. Vyasa is like grandfather to Pandavas. So say 50 years before, 40, 50 years before at least. So 3,300 become the estimated birth of Vyasa. And Vyasa wrote. Vyasa did not write. Vyasa taught this to Shuka. And Shuka taught it to Parikshita. And there this Ugra Shrava Sutta heard it. And here Ugra Shrava is describing it to Shaunak and others. So that is the date. Now how that goes. So that Bhagavata which Ugra Shrava had told can be before Buddha. There we doubted because 1,000 years yajna they were doing.
Yeah. That means Buddha was after this.
No, that can be before. 3,200 we are telling, na?
Yes.
So coming near 2,000, you get to 2,800 or like that.
Maybe Buddha.
Buddha is 2,000, about 2,000 BC is Buddha.
Yes.
1950 BC is Buddha.
19.
But if it is before Buddha, then Vyasa was a foreteller or Trikaladarshi Rishi that he will happen. How did he know? He will happen and he will dilute these Suradvishas. So, what is now? Let us take the meaning. Suradvisha. Who are these Suradvishas? Understood? Suras means devatas. Devatas always want non-vegetarian food. Always. In every yajna there is a bali. And bali is for some gods.
It's a horse bali that Ashrama.
Horse is cut and fed in the Agni. All. Not only horse, but all that Yupa, there is a pillar meant for tying the animals to be sacrificed. Goats are there, maybe bulls are there, all animals are there. Buffalo is there. So, Ashwamedha is a rare sacrifice. It requires so many other things that Ashwa has to roam about freely. So, that is a different story. But animal sacrifice is a part of yajna. Did I tell you one story? Now, I told it many times. If in North India, we want to go to a hotel or restaurant purely vegetarian, it is called Vaishnava Dhaba everywhere. In South India, vegetarian food is called Shaiva.
No, yes. Shiva.
No, why? And what is the meaning?
Shiva takes vegetarian and Vishnu takes.
No. Shiva, we know, can take anything. In South India, Shiva worship was there much before Aryans went there. Much before Aryans went to South India, there was a Shiva worship.
Oh, yes. Kartika, you said. Kartika.
Huh?
Kartika, you said, no, the name of Kartika is something. Shiva Guru.
Shiva, deity, Tamilians, Dravidians worshipped Shiva before the Aryans entry. Now Aryans are called Vedikas or Aryans, and Aryans meant non-veg food. Aryans could not remain without yajna. And so, to distinguish from them, this Shaiva food name has come. The same food, after Buddha's influence, the North Indians learned to eat vegetarian food, is a history. There was no concept of vegetarianism in the North Indian Aryans, no concept. In Vedic period, even beef was consumed. So Buddha opposed Vedas. Lock, stock and barrel. He did not distinguish Karma Kanda and Jnana Kanda. People will not understand that. So don't follow the Vedas because they inculcate animal sacrifice. That was the Buddha stand. That is here, Surat Visham. Opposite to or fighting against devatas. Means fighting against yajnas, homans.
Yes.
Because he did not want animal sacrifice. So much history is there in this one word.
Yes.
So in the minds of South Indians, this North Indians means non-vegetarian food. And so to separate from them, they called the vegetarian food as Shaiva. Sometimes Ramakrishna Mission Sadhu, non-South Indian, myself, would feel puzzled. They would ask me, you will take Shaiva food, isn't it? I could not understand what is Shaiva food. Then I learned this.
In Bengal, but then Vaishnava influence also made.
That is all after Buddha, not before.
After.
No. I am telling, I have not completed the story. Now Buddha said, no animal sacrifice. Now we did not accept, we brought back Vedas. But this point we took up from Buddha. We took up vegetarianism from Buddha's teaching, and Buddhism we threw out of India. There was no Buddha in India after some time. So Buddhism we threw out. Buddhism became two branches, the northern Buddhism and the southern Buddhism. So Japan, China, Korea, northern Buddhism, even Tibet. Southern Buddhism, Burma, what is called Myanmar now. Ceylon, that is southern Buddhism. And Buddhists eat flesh like anything. I lived for 3 days in the Mahabodhi Society's Mahanta's Bangalore or whatever that at Buddha Gaya. 3 days I lived with them. And they would arrange my table separate. Within the same hall, my table separate because they knew I will not eat non-vegetarian. And they used to eat every time, everything. So times change, things change. But there are foreigners. That was Mahabodhi Society's Ceylonese. And they had anyway, we are entering different history now. In Buddha Gaya, who was maintaining the holy tree and the temple there? For centuries together, who was maintaining that? Shankara Matham.
Shankar.
Holy Mother saw the luxury there and she prayed that my son should have that. It was there she had seen it. Now entered VHP. We want to make it Hindu. So Mahabodhi Society jumped. We want to manage. Before that they were not asking. So long as Shankara Matham was managing. But VHP wanted to Hinduize more. So they entered.
After independence.
Recently, when Holy Mother went there, that was before independence, but
Shankar Math.
Almost immediately after independence, 1950 or so. Then government had to intervene. And so now it is managed by a board of trustees having three parties. Hindus, VHP or whoever, one party, Mahabodhi Society, one party, government, one party. And they manage the temple. So I went there thrice. Once few hours, that means stayed in Hindu Gaya and went to Buddha Gaya and came back same day. Then I felt that I should live here. So for one night I went, next time. And that time I stayed in the government guest house with the help of our mission people. Third time I went there for 3 days. And then I stayed at Mahabodhi Society. So there I saw many things. Anyway, apart. So we threw out Buddhism, and that is why these Ambedkar people, they are called Nava Buddhas, New Buddhism.
Yeah.
That was a political issue. So Buddha criticized the Vedas, Suradvisham. Now plural. Plural means Buddha and his followers. And they are deluded. Deluded means taken away from the Vedas. No other left except Buddha's teachings, which very, very few people can follow in this world. Buddha's philosophy is for very, very deep thinkers. To ordinary man, Buddha said, don't ask me about Atman. Don't ask me. See, people are suffering and serve them. That's all. But that is not leading to moksha, not at all. Without knowledge, you are not getting moksha. Buddha did not get moksha by serving people. To common man, he told that. You understood? So, Buddha and Buddha's followers became Suradvisham, enemy of the gods, because gods flourish only on non-veg food, according to the Vedic sacrifices. Now, Suradvisham Sammohaya, that means Buddha deluded them by telling don't follow the Vedas. Now, as a fact, I am telling you, I told you the other day, after the class perhaps, that the Orthodox Hindus, they hate Buddhas like anything. Nastikas. Their fault is oppose the Vedas. And for opposing the Vedas, they are called Suradvishas. And Suradvishas means followers of Buddha. So followers of Buddha get deluded by not following the Vedas. So, how to understand Buddhism? In a negative way.
No.
If you follow the Buddha, you will be deluded. That is the lesson here. You will join the ranks of non-believers of Vedas. And you will get deluded. Because without Vedas, how can you proceed in spiritual life? Swamiji said, Shastra Shabda denotes Vedas. And if you don't, so much meaning is filled in this. We only know Buddhas are Nastikas. But so much meaning is in that. So whether we are deluded or they are deluded, that is the point. But that is how Orthodox Hindus, including the Bhagavata Dharmis, believe like that. That Buddhists are deluded people. Don't go that way. This is the lesson in this shloka. And anticipatory, bhavishyati. So, a man...
No, should I ask one thing?
Huh?
So can I ask one thing? আমি একটা জিনিস জিজ্ঞেস করব
Huh?
In Chicago,
Huh?
Swamiji gave a lecture on Buddha.
Huh?
So you represented Hinduism.
Swamiji is the exception.
Except
Swamiji told Buddhism is a fulfillment of Hinduism. And if you separate Buddha and Hindu, both will be destroyed.
yes.
Both will be wrong. That is Swamiji's stand. I am talking of Orthodox Hindus. You can't include Swamiji in Orthodox Hindus. Thakur gave a new direction to Hinduism. Swamiji, Thakur's follower. In Thakur's room, there was Buddha statue. And people asked Thakur about him. What is the question, you know?
Yes.
Buddha did not believe in God, how you keep him.
Nastic.
Thakur said, why will Buddha believe in God? He was God himself. That is Thakur's answer. Thakur's answer is this. Uni Bhagwan manmen kano. He was himself Bhagwan. So, Thakur takes Buddha as avatar. We all take him as avatar. But we take him in a negative way. Thakur took him in a positive way. So Thakur led the correct Hinduism. Let me add the word so-called. So-called Orthodox Hindus don't accept Buddhism. So-called Orthodox. Okay? So thing is clear?
মানে অজনের পুত্র বুদ্ধের বাবার নাম ছিল শুদ্ধোদন।
হ্যাঁ, কিন্তু এখানে ajana is given. That he did not check. That what you call Shuddhodan. Shuddhodan himself might have another name because Sridhar has not commented. Magadha प्रदेश में अजनक के पुत्र बुद्ध के नाम से अवतीर्ण गई। You can check up. I did not check up previously because the doubt had not entered me.
Gaya Pradesh.
আবির্ভূত মানে জন্মগ্রহণটা কপিল বস্তু আবির্ভূত মানে ওটাই মনে করতে যে ওখানে জ্ঞান লাভ করে তারপর
Magar. সেখানে গয়া প্রদেশে Gaya is Sridhar is telling as Magar.
Buddha's father
Sridhaরের সময় গয়াই ছিল ফেমাস হিন্দু গয়া। আর মজা একটা বলি স্টেশন আছে হিন্দু গয়া ওই তো বুঝতে পেরেছেন তো? হিন্দু গয়া আমি যাই হোক একটা জায়গা বিভিন্ন নাম গয়াটা বুদ্ধ গয়া থেকে একটা ঠাকুর পদার্থ আছে না ঠাকুর পেলেন না।
So we are leaving this question unanswered because Bhagavata mentions Arjuna. Sridhar does not comment on that. He accepts Arjuna. And we know Shuddhodana. So this variance, some wise people should advise me. Because Bhagavata does not talk of Shuddhodana at all. Straight away, Ajana Sutta. Buddha, Ajana Sutta. Sridhar says, Ajanasya Sutaha. And Sridhar adds another mystery. He said there is a Pathveda Jina Sutta. You know this? Now, the is with Avagrahana, so it is not changing meter. 3 letters are not necessary, 2 letters only. Jana. Jana is Ajana. But instead of Jana, there can be Jina. And then it refers to Jainism. That is what Sridhar has said. Jina Sutta iti pathe jinopi sa eva. And then Kikateshu Madhye Gaya Pradesh. So, this is another thing. This has illumined us. It is not birthplace. It is his main ground. Bihar. So where is that Kapilastu is not necessary.
Kapilavastu is also in Bihar. Kapilavastu is in Bihar.
Maybe. But here, Kikateshu, Jina, now Jaina's Acharya also was born in Bihar. Or his playground also was Bihar. Anyway, but this will take us away.
Yeah.
This Sridhar's commentary will take us away from the known Buddha avatar.
Correct.
Thakur did not believe in any Jain as Hindu's avatar. No. Nowhere it is mentioned. Buddha is avatar. Buddha is God himself. Anyway. Jaina's philosophy, Swamiji has ridiculed, criticized very badly everywhere. You know Jaina's philosophy? Slow suicide is the only way forward. Slow suicide. Don't eat, don't drink, don't breathe. Don't put on clothes. Die. Because we should not trouble others. You know how they live? You have not seen them. Sometimes big procession, they tie a cloth on their face
Yeah.
so that breathing mosquitoes should not die. Microbes of the air should not be pulled in their breath.
Mask. They put mask.
Mask. The reason of mask is that microbes of the air should not be pulled according to your breathing. So we should not trouble anybody. Swamiji says, when you die, what will happen to your corpse? Will it not trouble people? Philosophically, Shankar has ridiculed them like anything. And practical life, Swamiji has criticized them. Self-torture is the only way to moksha. You know how their sannyas take place?
No.
Oh, they pull their hairs.
Oh, yes.
Hairs. No shaving.
Okay.
Pull out your hairs. So a lot of hypocrisy enters. And they are the strictest vegetarians. And they think they are saving Hinduism. You know, I'll tell something social. Now, in Punjab, Sikhs are part of Hinduism. Same common name, Aroda Sikh, Aroda Hindu, Roti Beti Vyahar.
Sing.
Roti Beti Vyahar. That means intermarriages. Same thing in Jainas and Marwadi Hindus. Same thing. Our, what you call, Mathur Babu of the Chandigarh Ashram, Panna Lalji Garg, Hindu. And his daughter was married to Jain. So Jainas, they mix up with our Marwadi brothers, Gujarati brothers, thoroughly. So, though not originally Hindu, they are mixed with Hindus. So that is Jainas. That is the Jainas. Anyway, here Jina came.
Jinn.
Anyway, because we are reading Bhagavata with all these stories known to us, connected with religion. Here, Ajana Sutta, Ajanasya Sutta, okay? And Ajana is mentioned as a king. So Shuddhadana's other name can be Ajana. Kikateshu Madhye Gaya Pradeshi. Sridhara added Gaya area. Now, what is Buddha Gaya? Gaya Pradesh, Buddha's place of illumination, not his birthplace. Buddha got his illumination under the Bodhi tree, 16 kilometers or 10 kilometers from Vishnu Gaya. You should go there, Maharaj. You have gone.
We went.
Because all embassies have been allotted lands and their Buddha temples, 15 or 16. Thailand Buddha, this Buddha, Malaysia Buddha, each has his own concept.
And nowadays in Kashi, Benares, Kashi,
Sarnath.
That is Sarnath.
Sarnath also.
Sarnath is a start of Buddha's preaching.
They are also building like this Chinese, Malaysian.
That one.
Ramakrishna Mission also got a land in Gaya,
So Gaya, Buddha Gaya.
big land.
Buddha's all places are near Hindu places. Anyway, let us proceed. अथासौ युग संध्यायां दस्यु प्रायेषु राजसु जनिता विष्णु यशसौ नामना कल्किर जगतपतिः. So Hindus, Orthodox Hindus, Dashavatar, Buddha and Kalki are mentioned here. Buddha and Kalki are 9th and 10th in Orthodox Hindus calculation. 8th is Shri Krishna Avatar. Now, where from Hindus got this Dashavatar idea? In some Puranas. But Bhagavad is mentioning 22. 20 counted and 21 and 22 left uncounted. Okay. Now, something I wanted to tell. Jayadeva's Dashavatar Stotram, which we chant regularly, Krishna is not an avatar. Krishna's 10 avatars. Krishna is taken as the supreme deity, Keshava. Keshava Dhruta Dashavida Rupa. And 8th avatar is Balram there. Haladhara Rupa. Haladhara is Balram. Balram's weapon was a big plough. Some people say he was born with a plough. Whatever it means. So, that cannot be the source of our Dashavatar Kalpana, that is what I am telling. Because there, Krishna, we take Krishna as the 8th avatar. In normal Orthodox Hinduism, Balram is not counted as an avatar of God. Balram is the Shesha avatar. How can we take Shesha as Vishnu Bhagavan? Shesha is the Shaya. No, among the Vaishnavas, you know, Shankha as an avatar, Chakra as an avatar. But they cannot be called Vishnu's avatar. Anyway, so this avatar Kalpana, anything which is godlike is called avatar in this 20. Anyway. So, this is Atha. Atha means after that. Asau. Asau is Jagatpati. Namna Kalkir Jagatpati. So, in syntax it will come with Asau Jagatpati, Atha Yuga Sandhyayam. Yuga Sandhyayam. That means when Kali Yuga started, Buddha would come. When Kali Yuga will come to an end, Kalki will come. Yuga Sandhyayam. You know, after Kalki there may be Mahapralaya. That is Yuga Sandhya. Dasya Prayeshu Rajasu. When kings themselves will become robbers like. I told you some kings, states, their only revenue is the king stands at the border and whoever goes, he collects tax from them. I will not allow you to go unless you give me so much. In India, before independence, there were several small states of which the only revenue is the king himself collecting taxes, looting people who are passing his border. This man, Patel's brain, anyway. So,
But he died very early.
uh,
But he died very early, quickly.
not to
1950.
integrate 562 states,
1950.
Samadama Dandavad, everything Patel used. Called some king, jailed them in Delhi. Sign my treaty. I will not allow you to go. Like that. Anyway, so Vishnu Yasha Saha. Oh, Vishnu Yasha Saha, Shashti, huh? So Vishnu Yasha would be the name of Kalki's father. Vishnu Yasha, name. And Vishnu Yasha's son. Namna Kalki. जगतपति हो गया. युग संध्यायाम मीन्स कलयुग के संध्या काल में, when कलयुग is coming to an end. This tallies with Thakur's idea, you know that. Now Thakur is not mentioned, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not mentioned. Now Thakur said, I will come after 200 years and I will cut away people. I will come as sword in my hand, riding a horse. Thakur's description. I will cut away the mlechas or whatever name he gave. And many people will get mukti then. And those who do not get mukti at that time will have to wait very long. Thakur's statement. So our elder Swamis interpreted that after that pralaya is going to come. Otherwise, why wait so long? Pralaya time is equal to Srishti time. Then Srishti will come again. Then people will do sadhana, then some avatar will come or mukti will get people. So it tallies Thakur's description. Now some people have started speculating. Musalmans are growing, the whole India will become Musalman, so Kalki avatar will come and cut away them. That is people are speculating. Anyway. So here ends the counting of avatars in Bhagavatam. Our question is, will avatars not born after Kalki?
Yes. Even Ashanka.
So he does not mention. So maybe for this kalpa only, we don't know. Because Vivekananda and Sarananda both do not say so. Both say we welcome, Samaja said, welcome if more glorious avatar will come, we'll welcome him. In that very lecture on Buddhism, he has mentioned that who knows, God will come with more glory. We will welcome him. Anyway, again we go back to that. As much we get, let us accept that. But the interpretations are like that. You know the other side of this interpretation? Yeah. It becomes personal, but answers are personal. It need not be personal. I asked my teacher, shall I get Brahmajnan this life? He straight away said, no, not in this life. He said then, you will get semi-realization. Shall I realize in this very life? He said, no. You will get semi-realization like realization. That was his answer. Now I asked another elder Swami, my Swami's Patta Shishya, Shiva Tattvananda. He said, yes, he's making many of us grow. And these grown people he wants to use as his instrument in the next avatar. And there he will give us mukti. Now many of us will not get mukti. We will grow spiritually, and the spiritually developed people will be used as a, so don't make it personal. Many of elderly sadhus. You know what Ranganathan just said? I want to be born again to complete Swamiji's work. So many of us will develop, be ready as his instruments. He will use this instrument once more and then will give us mukti. Okay. And the other part was another of his speculation, that then we'll have to wait long time, means perhaps pralaya is coming. Anyway, so I described as much as I know. Bhagavata does not proceed after Kalki. After that, I want to touch one more shloka, though time is gone. Avatara hi asankheya harehe sattva-nider dvijaha yatha avidasina kulya sarasasyu sahasrasha. So, these first two words I want. That 22, our question is answered here. That 22 are counted. Does not say that there will be only 22. There will be innumerable avataras. Asankheya, uncountable, innumerable. Harehe, that's all. We'll take up the shloka tomorrow. But this I wanted to touch. That Bhagavata should not be blamed for mentioning only 22. He has given 22 prominent avatars, you may say. As I said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not there, Thakur is not there. And if we extend our area, Jesus is not mentioned. So, there will be innumerable avatars. Om Janmadesya Tonvayaditarata Charte Savidnaswarat Tene Brahmaridaya Adikavaye Muyanti Yat Suraya Tejo Varimridam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Om Shanti 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 Hare Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Yes.